It's been 8 years since my last album, and I didn't really feel the time passing. How do you say? Time flies when I have a good time. When Super Meyer started, that was the moment where I told myself, I'll never go to the studio alone anymore. This is like so much better to work as a team. And but now, last year, I got to the point where the curiosity got bigger, like to see what would it sound like if I go alone to the studio. And also I became more self-confident in terms of trying things, allowing myself moving in different directions. Like my musical horizon definitely exploded within the last 8 years. I've discovered world music, which is something I never thought that would interest me, but I became literally obsessed with it, finding like weird recordings of Pakistani folk music from the 50s, you know, things like this. I'm not sure if this is really audible in the album, but it's something that triggers ideas in my head. I would still describe it as dance music. It's music you can theoretically play in a club and people dance to it. But I think it mirrors, it reflects like a lot more influences. The 4-to-the-floor kick is merely the vehicle to transport other musical ideas. I was on holidays, I was sitting on the beach and listening to very bad, crappy Eurodance, or now it's called EDM. Suddenly I had this word on my tongue, fantasy, and I was making fun of it, like, wow, I've invented a name, a word, like nobody said that before. I was terribly proud. Then I came back home to Civilization, I googled it, and there were 3 hits. Some American showmaster claims to have coined the term, describing a male fantasy in a sexual sense. Second one was a gay porn called Fantasy Island, which I really liked. It seems to be a good gay porn. And the third one was a hardcore band from the States, like not very well known. So I decided to go with it. Like, I really liked the first reactions I got. It was really from like, no, you can't possibly call your album Fantasy, to like, yeah, amazing. For me, Fantasy stands as like this point of escape, like I was reading this book before I started working on the album about the old discoverer Magellan, and this triggered all kinds of ideas in my head, like getting on a ship, like just like taking where the wind blows you and discovering uncharted territories. So this became like a bit like a headline for my work on the album, and Fantasy seemed like a nice name for this little island I've discovered, or a little continent, whatever. Yeah.